On this video, I'm going to do 3 things for you. And understand this is all about something that is hugely important for you if you have been stuck time after time, unable to move forward. This one thing you're missing has been shutting everything down. I'm not going to tell you what you're missing at the end. I'm going to tell you right now what it is. It is your purpose. But for the explicit purposes of this video, I'm going to tell you why it's important that you have a purpose. I'm going to tell you how I found mine. And then I'm going to tell you how you can go out there and figure out what your purpose is. Understand that your purpose is what drives you. Have you ever heard that phrase that you can get up without an alarm clock, feel so much energy and adrenaline that you're just leaping from step to step? You're in this flow and just making things happen, and you're childlike, excited, looking forward to moving things forward. Understand that one of the biggest reasons that happened is because in some way or another, you were moving towards your purpose. When you find out what these different things are, it becomes apparent and things in your life start to line up. When I first discovered my purpose to help veterans avoid PTSD, heal from the issues that they were struggling with, one of the main things that I did was just start healing myself. After I got out of the military, I fell by the wayside. And for years, I struggled. And not in the physical way that you could see, because I was achieving money and accolades and all those different things and respect of my peers. And so it didn't look like it, but inside I felt like crap. And that's a lot of things that go on with veterans every day. We put up this facade that we're good, but really we're struggling. And the problem is that we can struggle for a while. We can smash it down. We can deal with the hole that the military leaves for a while. But eventually it gets the best of us, and we have 2 choices. We start to seek help and get better, or we get worse until we decide to take our own lives. Purpose is the solution. It's hugely important. Even if you're not a veteran, you're going to get massive value. When you have your purpose laid out, the resistance you feel to take the steps that you know you need to take, that changes. It goes away. When I first found my purpose, I was struggling. I had crashed. My job was amazing, making lots of money, and everything was looking good there. But I would look to different vices like porn and video games and stuff like that whenever my emotions became too much. And I would just lean on it more and more, because as things got harder, I ended up hitting rock bottom, because I woke up and had spent thousands of dollars in a month on video games, trying to keep the high going. My wife found the financial statement showing I had spent all of that money. I've been hiding it in shame. She kicked me out. Sitting in that hotel room is where massive changes occurred for me, and where I discovered part of my purpose. Am I going to continue down the path I am, leaning on the video games and stuff that's not serving me, and just end up divorced, breaking up the relationship with my kids, watching my life go to ruin, or take charge and try to get better? I'm standing here talking to you so you know what I chose to do. Now, here's the big piece about that. When I made the choice to start moving forward, I had no clue what I was going to do. I just knew maybe get rid of the addiction-related items, got rid of the video games, sold the consoles, blocked the computer stuff, did everything to distance myself, and I filled the gap with working on myself. I would get up every single morning and train, listen to motivational content, read books, and just learn from other people that have been through that. Fast, there were times I still felt, not the addiction, but just mental health-wise, felt one of those moments. I ended up in a veterans program that lasted for 3 weeks. And while I was sitting there going through all the help they were giving me with my PTSD and everything like that, it started to gel inside of me, this idea that I need to do something bigger than myself. I miss that feeling from the military, so let me find it somewhere else. And what ended up happening is I'm sitting there with a buddy while we're waiting in between classes, and I just start thinking dream big. So I started a business called Dream Big, and it evolved into what it is now today, Operation Dream Big. The IB was helping veterans. I discovered that purpose by helping one vet through his issues with addiction while I was struggling with mine. And I realized over the years that was what I was supposed to do. How can you find your purpose? Number one tip to figure out your purpose is to try something you haven't tried before. I'd never been in a veteran program before in my life, but something told me, go do this. And when I went and did that, all of those ideas sparked and evolved into me speaking to you now. Number two, your purpose is linked to the things that you're good at. I am extremely good at speaking and connecting with people on an empathic level, understanding what they go through. And so those gave me the tools I need to coach people and to create courses and education that will help veterans to struggle less and transition out of the military smoother. My gift made room for me to do those things. Your gift could be different. Just figure it out by thinking, what have I been really good at? And other people say, oh, I couldn't do that. Like for me, speaking and connecting with people has been easy. Able to just easily and comfortably talk to these people, and they're just nice to you and all this other stuff. And just feel like I'm just speaking to them and just treating them with respect. But it was deeper than that. I was using charisma, speaking in a way that would invoke somebody to want to help me and connect with me. So my gift made room for those things. So what is it that you can do that's easy for you but difficult for others? Then once you figure out what that is, you can work on making that gift stronger like I did. I did Toastmasters courses to speak better. I speak on social media every day. I coach people and use communication to work. And I realized if I communicate better, I can help people better. The other thing is to learn to teach other people how to use that same gift. I can teach other people how to communicate properly, or teach them how to think the way I do and help them heal. I realized the group that kept coming to me the most were veterans. That's how I figured out my purpose. Pay attention to who comes out of the woodwork, because there's specific groups of people that you can relate to that are going to key into what you're doing, and your purpose is linked to helping them. Your purpose is never linked to yourself. It's always linked to helping other people in one way or another. What can you help people with? Coaches help specific communities. Teachers help communities. First responders help people. Entrepreneurs help people. Electricians help people. Everybody is helping other people and thriving. How can you use your gift to contribute to helping other people? And when you find that purpose and you're in that purpose, then you only want to do things that serve it. I hope that helps.